2019. Thank you. I just wanted to start out by saying thank you to the fans of the venues for an incredible year. This has been such a rewarding year for both my band and I, including my wife. "2019 was filled with many incredible memories. With performances at over 200 shows, we drove hundreds of miles down interstate highways to country roads. To the fans we met along the way, the venues we performed, the committees who selected us to perform at your events, thank you. As I look back through 2019, I think back to the memories of our most proudest moments on the Tulane Town Tour. I can't even begin to describe to you how much fun we had on the road, playing our music, visiting new cities, singing our songs, and seeing you, the fans, sing back to us. Many of you have stood in the freezing rain and cold for hours to see us play my songs. You've driven to my shows, you've flown across the country for us and stayed overnight in hotels. You've bought my merchandise and you've spent your hard-earned money to support us, and you keep coming back. I am so grateful for that and for all these opportunities you helped us achieve this year. I owe it all to you. "2019 brought us a feature on CMT's Top 12 Countdown, where we reached number 3 thanks to our fans. I never dreamed of being featured on CMT's 12-Pack Countdown in my career. So many of my heroes have been on CMT, and I've watched that network since I was a teenager back home in Kentucky. That was a big moment for us. This year also brought in dozens of gigs, including a sold-out show on the Belle of Louisville Steamboat Cruise, followed by an appearance at the Kentucky Derby, where we appeared at 10 different events this year. One of the highlights this year was attending the Kentucky Derby and performing at Unbridled Eve. Getting to walk the Kentucky Derby red carpet is such an exciting experience. The red carpet at the Derby is a very special place for my wife and I. If you remember, this is where I proposed to her back in 2016. We had such a great time this year getting to take our parents and some of our friends along for the ride.
My father-in-law is in heaven. He's in heaven.
A few losing tickets, a rhinestone jacket, 2 cans of hairspray, and a sip of a mint julep always adds to our experience. However, my wife was a winner. After winning Thurby, Oaks Day, and the Kentucky Derby, she came home with some cash. It was a great time. This year we headlined several festivals, including Madison's Music in the Park, the World Chicken Festival in London, the Kentucky Bourbon Festival in Bardstown, the Du Bois County Fair, the Kentucky Derby Festival Chow Wagon, where we have performed the last 7 years, Somerset's inaugural Moonlight Festival, Franklin Summer Nights, Middletown Summer Concert Series, the Cumberland County Fair in Greenup, Illinois, and the 50th Annual Street Rod Nationals, where we performed in Freedom Hall, the most legendary venue I've ever performed. Those were some big shows for us this year. This has been a great year that included 2 trips to Las Vegas to play 6 nights at Gilley's Dance Hall, headlining the Quaker State 400 at the Kentucky Speedway, also, we performed at the award-winning ACM Club of the Year Cotton Eye Joe in Knoxville, Tennessee back in February. We were supposed to open up for Sammy Kershaw that night, but he had gotten sick and canceled the show, and we ended up headlining the entire show, and it was one of our most unforgettable nights of my career. We performed in a new city, in front of brand new fans in Knoxville. Hometown Rising was one of my most proudest highlights this year and of my career. I was on the same bill as icons such as Tim McGraw, Keith Urban, Luke Bryan, and many more. What a dream come true. I am so glad that my publicist was able to capture this next video showing you the anticipation of what it was like from my side of the stage and walking into that crowd. My heart was full of adrenaline and anticipation during that moment. Y'all showed up that day and you helped us make some noise and turn some heads. You were electric. Thank you. We also performed at the Spotlight stage at the CMA Music Festival. That's about my 7th time performing at the local music festival in Nashville. One of the highlights of our summer was attending the Cmt Music Awards. Due to the success of my single, One Less Girl, it helped us get asked to be on part of the show, walk the red carpet, and meet many artists that we're fans of. This past September, Ole Red Nashville named me their very first Artist of the Month, where I have performed 58 different concerts at the venue this year. Many of you standing here today in this room have been to our concerts at Ole Red and been back multiple times, and we thank you very much for your support. At Country Radio Seminar at Omni Hotel, downtown Nashville, I was able to shake hands and meet many radio programmers from all over the country that spun One Less Girl. It was great to be able to thank them personally for helping me push my debut single to top 30 on Music Row. It truly helped propel my music career even farther than where we were a year ago. I want to say thank you to every single person that has had a hand in supporting my journey. It has been a rewarding year, and I have made some of the best friends and memories that one could only dream of as an artist. All of you guys have sacrificed so much to be a part of this career of mine. I want to especially thank my wife, who has stood by my side the entire time, who has pushed me to become a better artist, and who has helped me reach for the stars. And for that, I'm grateful. To my parents and my brother for always being my #1 fan, I'm very grateful for all the support through the years, when not a single person knew who I was, or before the very first fan listened to my very first song. I'm so grateful for what you guys have done for me to help push me to Nashville. I am so thankful for my band, every person that has played for me this year, whether it be full band or acoustic shows. All you guys sacrifice your time to come on the road with me to help push my music and to play for me, and I can't thank you enough. Special thanks to 2911 Media, Jeremy and Jason, for all your promo and your help in getting me to different outlets and to getting my music heard on platforms that has never been heard before. Without the two of you, I'm not sure where 2019 would end up. To all the folks in this room that have sponsored me through the years, you know exactly who you are, and we thank you very much for your support. Last but not least, the fans. Thank you for your support, for coming out to our shows. I know you can follow anyone in the business, but you choose to follow me and you come back and you keep coming back and you bring your friends and your family, and I'm so thankful. As I look back on 2019, we accomplished even more than we did last year. I keep gaining more momentum, finding great songs, writing with top songwriters, improving as an artist, and my fan base keeps growing. I'm very excited to see what happens for 2020. I have a new album, a new tour, and a lot of unfinished ground I've yet to cover. If 2020 is half as good as 2019, the sky's the limit. Cheers to 2020.